Hello, geeks. This is Mama.
And it's Auntie Judy. And we just want to thank you all for being such good friends, or should we say family, during this past year. Thank you for trusting us with your vacation plans. We hope you all have a wonderful Christmas, and we look forward to a happy new year. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Hey Disney World geeks, Curtis Stone here, and welcome to episode 430 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. This week, I've got three ladies who've never been on the podcast before in a virtual roundtable. I've been having fun chatting with Disney World geeks and fans for over 7 years. If you're new to the podcast, welcome. I started the podcast with my daughter, Lindsay. We began the podcast by talking about our Disney World trips, and we brought on you Disney World geeks to tell your trip stories. Our listeners, you are so positive, caring, and generous. We love you, and we love encouraging a family atmosphere here on the podcast. And before too long, they were calling me the Podfather, and I continue to bring on you listeners to tell your Disney World stories. We'd love for you to join our Geekin' family. One way you can do that: join our private discussion group in Facebook. Search for Geekin' on WDW Family. You can ask your questions, share your trip pictures, just engage with one of the best groups of Disney World geeks out there on the internet. And we're independent Disney authorized travel advisors with Fairy Tale Concierge. We'd love to be your travel guides. We'll help you book your room, your dining reservations. We'll get on the phone with you and just have a great time planning your Disney World trip. We love chatting with you guys because you guys are awesome and you're great. You're great clients. I'll tell you, we had an awesome time this year servicing you guys. I know you love talking with us too, because Mama and Auntie Judy are awesome. Traveling Tiaras at gmail.com if you want to book your trip into 2022. Yes, 2022 is going to be a great year, don't you think? Thanks so much for all of you in 2021 that booked with Auntie Judy and Mama. We appreciate you so much. If you need our email, just check the show notes. You'll see that our email is there, as well as mine if you want to reach out to us. It's on that app that you listen to the podcast every week. And it's time to talk with the Traveling Tiaras. Hey, Mom. Hi, Judy.
Hey,
Hi, Curtis. Hi, Judy. Hi, geeks.
Hey, Mama. How are you?
We got a special guest with us. Hey, Travis.
Hey, how are you? Hi, geeks.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Travis.
Hi, Travis.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
I thought we'd wish everyone out in the Geekin' family a Merry Christmas. I put a post out in our private Facebook group that is always so active. We got some really cool responses to a question I just put out there, which was pretty simple. All I asked was, what's a favorite thing about Christmas time at Disney World for you guys? And wow, I got 30 comments.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
since
a lot.
Travis is our guest, Travis, what's so special? You've been down there. Were you down there during all the Christmas time festivities?
Yeah, I have been a few times. I would say probably for myself, it's just all the lights and the trees, the amount of trees down there that you get to see, especially like around Disney Springs, just the way they decorate, the parks and everything. It just really makes it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the trees at Disney Springs are probably my favorite thing to always try and go to. The trail of trees or all the trees lined up that you can see. I was down there this past December and really noticed it more this year with they just have different types of themes of trees that you could go see, and it's just really cool.
Now, is that something that is paid for, Travis, or is that just free to walk through?
No, it's just free to walk through for sure. Yeah, it's just there was like a Haunted Mansion tree.
Oh, so
there
cool.
was,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the way they have different trees down there, and they're themed a little bit differently at different spots throughout Disney Springs. And then you can get like a little map that shows kind of like where they are and everything.
Hey,
Awesome.
that's really cool.
Fantastic. What's a special moment for Margita down at Disney World? What do you look forward to? We went there a long time ago when the kids were little, so it's been a while.
Yeah, I say it's a couple of times we've been down there, but it's been 20 years probably. For me, it's the music that they play in the parks. I just love the Christmas music, the lights, like Travis said. I loved holidays around the world at Epcot. I can't even tell you how much fun that is. I mean, the geeks know, because if they've been down there, they've stopped each pavilion in each country, and I'm sure took part in it. It's just beautiful. I think I like it better than Magic Kingdom, to be honest with you. It just feels more Christmassy, you know?
Yeah, excellent. And Judy, have you ever been there to see the Christmas?
Well, we were there once in 2000, and I remember two things about Christmas. I remember that Christmas morning when we woke up, they had hung a little package of Christmas candies and stuff on the door of our resort. And I remember how crowded it was at the Magic Kingdom and how we left. And we went to Epcot. But I don't remember.
Oh, you're talking about actual Christmas Day.
I was there. That's the only time we've been there, Christmas.
Oh.
One time we went in like in the beginning of January, and they still had the tree up at Animal Kingdom outside. But I don't have any Christmas memories because we really have never been there at Christmas.
Yeah, well,
just that one time.
Put that on your list, on your bucket list.
On my bucket list for I hope next year we're going to give it a try.
Well, let me tell you what the geeks said in our private Facebook group, which was just from this morning. I posted out there. You guys can comment along, and I think they've already said some of the things you've already alluded to. Jen Moynihan Wynn was the first. All the glorious trees and the treats. There you go, so Travis. True. You hit that one right on the nail.
Yeah.
Sarah Tomlinson, no snow.
I didn't even think of that. True.
The special holiday food items are my favorite. Yes, we love the treats.
Wait a minute. I thought they made that soapy snow at the Magic Kingdom with the parties.
Yeah. Our snow is much colder, though, Judy, right?
Hey, listen, it's only 28 today, so it could snow.
Yeah.
Glynnis D. Cristofaro, who's on the show this week in the virtual Roundtable, going to see the Christmas trees and decorations at various resorts. You can just take a day and do that. There you go. More That's talk true. About the trees and the decorations.
Yeah, someday I want to see that gingerbread house at Grand Floridian.
Here's one where they talk about a lot, too, that is fun. Jennifer Kubitska, the cookie stroll, ! Heard it was excellent this year. Jamie Givens, the Christmas lights and decor. It is a priority to see each park at night on our trips during the Christmas season.
Nice. That's so true. Yeah.
Here you go, Mama. Susan Bankston, the storytellers in the World Showcase.
Oh, so good.
Somebody posted a picture of the storyteller in Norway, I believe. They did a little live stream.
Yeah.
It looked really cool. Looked really nice.
I have to dig out some of the photos that I have back when there was no iPhones or anything. It was just film of the storytellers in each country. I have those somewhere, and it's just amazing. Really, it's just amazing.
So glad they're back.
Travis, have you ever been able to hear the storytellers?
That's something I haven't done yet, or haven't been able to do yet in the times that I've been down there. Yeah. So that's definitely on my to-do list for sure. Next time we're down there for the holidays, for sure. Yeah.
I bet your girls would love that.
Oh, yeah. I know. They probably would get a big kick out of that for sure.
Amanda held the gingerbread houses. How unique is that in those big, majestic resorts?
Yeah, right.
Yep.
And the giraffe in Animal Kingdom we talked about.
Yeah, I was going to say, the gingerbread giraffe. That's awesome.
Here you go. Our good friend Deirdre Watts. Seeing Pierre Noel and Father Christmas at Epcot. Boy, she's like you.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Father Christmas, Father Christmas. Tony Ann will know that. That's from Scrooge.
This one comes up again and again. Heidi Nina, the music, especially in Hollywood studios.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Tony Ann said that Hollywood Studios is her favorite park for Christmas decorations and music.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it, especially if they do the old school 1940s Hollywood, type of vibe for the music. It's so cool.
Jamie Gibbons says, if you have Sirius XM, the holiday tradition station will give you all the Hollywood Studios Christmas vibes.
Oh, we don't have that, right?
No.
Hollywood traditions?
I don't know what you've got. Sirius XM, Judy. You got that in your car. I know that.
Because I got it for free.
Holly Austin. Oh, my geeks are so smart. Candlelight processional. I also love the vintage Christmas vibe at Hollywood Studios. Yeah, the candlelight processional.
Nice.
So good at Epcot.
Yeah.
Good job. And here's Joe Bateman right after her. The processional, the decorations, especially at Hollywood Studios, love the nostalgia that comes with them. The background music, almost everything.
Have you seen the candlelight processional? Have you ever seen it?
I've never sat down to see it. We've always seen it like walking by. Remember, Kurt? It was always going on when we were running through World Showcase.
It's very popular. You got to get in line for that. At it,
but I've never sat down and watched it. Like I stood outside. You know how you can stand in the back and watch it. But, yeah.
Our high school choir 2 years ago participated in the singing of it.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
We've got a theme here and a consensus.
Just wanted to chime in real quick. I just wanted to say one of the big things for me that I know feels like Christmas when I get down there is going to see the tree in the Wilderness Lodge.
Mm.
Oh yeah, a lot of people enjoy that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite tree at Disney for sure because just with the tree and the lodge feeling, the cabin feeling, definitely. Yep.
Yeah, I think most people would agree that is like the Christmas place you got to check out just for fun. Go have dinner over there and check out the Christmas decorations at the lodge.
Well, I think this sounds like we need to plan a trip down there at Christmas next year.
I know, we're getting, right? Aren't you getting psyched?
Oh, yeah.
Andy Hoffman, the decorations at Hollywood Studios and the Christmas trees in the resort lobbies. There you go. Talk about good timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, pal. Penny Vaughn, see all the happiness that the decorations and shows bring to my family. Yeah, the feelings of Christmas. It's not just Christmas Day. It's always Christmas during that season down at Disney World.
Yeah, I agree. It is. There's something about that whole vibe. They really, just with that music playing and the light, it's just really something special.
Amy Rhodes, good friend of ours, another good friend. The displays at all the resorts, it's just amazing what they can build out of chocolate and cookies.
That's true.
Can't be a geek without talking about the food down at Disney World. Yeah. Jen Batchelder, she sent me a picture, and boy, consensus again. Hollywood Studios really bringing in the Christmas decorations.
Yeah. Wow.
I didn't expect that.
I know it.
You'd think Magic Kingdom would be the one.
What I've heard is that at Hollywood Studios, they put Christmas decorations throughout the whole park, where at the Magic Kingdom, they only put it on Main Street.
Exactly, Judy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done. Tori Hunt, each resort marries its individual personality with Christmas, just like we do in our own homes. Each one unique and exquisite. Great point.
Very nice.
Glenn Kessler, 2 words, Sunset Boulevard, which, if you don't know, that's in Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios.
That stretch of property is my absolute favorite at the holidays. Classic Christmas music, abundant decorations, fake snow, and the Tower of Terror projections all have to give me that perfect balance.
Oh, there you go, Travis. That's you and me.
Yeah. I forgot about the projections that they're doing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tower of Terror.
I don't know if that would encourage me to get on there more or less. I don't know. All in the Christmas spirit, right?
I know it's going to encourage you, Travis. We're going to grab both of your arms and drag you as your feet dangle. And Judy too.
Hey, it worked with Judy.
Yeah,
It worked with Travis.
Yeah, it does. It worked once with my niece. Yeah, my niece basically did that to me. Yeah, yeah.
So you did. I thought you never.
I've done it only one time. Yeah.
Oh,
did you kiss the ground when you got off?
Well, when it stopped, I was like, okay, I don't know if I need that in my life ever again, but
it gets better. It gets better. Yeah.
Travis is a good sport, and I know for G3, he will do it for the geeks. I bet Judy will too.
Hey, listen, maybe they'll do a Christmas overlay on Small World.
Maybe.
Travis.
I know they do that at Disneyland.
I know they do.
I'm not sure why they don't do it at the World, but I don't, whatever.
Would that make it more palatable for you?
Well, it would be a little more palatable, maybe. They also have Disney characters in the ride at Disneyland, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
And they don't do that at the World. So I don't know.
Dave Youngward also agrees. The best park this time of year. Just love it. Boy, Hollywood Studios. Kayleen stuns the snow at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, get lots of love.
Boy, that's nice. Good to know.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Cousin Heather Capel, who's coming on the podcast during the Christmas break. I'm doing her trip report. The giant gingerbread house at the Grand Floridian and seeing all the huge trees in the resorts. Wow, we got some themes here, definitely. The trees and the gingerbread houses for sure. Christian Orlena, the fact that my first time going to Disney around the holiday times is this Christmas time. Congratulations.
Yay.
Definitely. Yay. We got lots of geeks in the parks right now. It's so awesome. Amy Lane, Candlelight Processional, the decorations, just the whole atmosphere. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Last one, guys. Wendy Fox. She says, toss up between the deluxe resorts all decorated and looking down Main Street. Finally, hey, the Magic Kingdom.
There we go. The castle gets a little love.
And all lit up. There you go.
That's true.
You know what impressed me was when we were there in 2019, we were there at the end of October, and we went in on October 31st on Halloween, and it was all decorated. We did go back in the Magic Kingdom the next morning, and the Christmas tree was up.
Yes.
Right.
So it's like, oh my gosh.
Crazy, right? I know.
Yeah.
The Christmas decorations are out. Yeah.
Yeah. Not all of them, but they had already started putting some of them out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Travis, thanks for joining us. And you got a Christmas message for all the Geekin' family?
Yeah, thank you for putting this together, having me on, last minute kind of thing. And Merry Christmas to your family for sure. And obviously, Merry Christmas to all our Geekin' friends and family. Everyone's awesome, and I hope that you all have a wonderful holiday and a Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Be safe, be healthy, and let's have a great New Year. It will be exciting to see a lot of you in February at G3 for sure.
Well said,
Travis.
Awesome, Travis. Same to you and your wonderful family.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, for sure.
I hope Santa's really good to your girls this year.
I think Santa's doing a good job.
Santa do okay?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're good. They're good girls for sure. Most of the time. So
I have a question. What is the gift that's the gift for kids this year? Anything special your girls are asking for?
Oh gosh.
What's the hot?
Let's see.
The hot item.
Cabbage Patch dolls.
I know, right? I know, right? Actually, one of them's getting a brand new bike, and that was a little bit tricky to find, actually, in her size and everything.
Wow.
So that was kind of. I mean, she's getting a. So it's not only a bike; it's of course a Disney princess bike. Well, it was a little bit hard to find, but we found it. We found it online, but then it ended up being sold out. So then we got it somewhere else.
At least you got it. Thank goodness.
Yeah, there was only a couple left. So, and then my oldest is going to be getting this Clue Junior for like Marvel Avengers because she's really into Marvel. And I had to search more than one place for that. So, but we got it done. We We
Excellent. Good job.
We were helping Santa good. So yeah.
Good. Well,
Yeah,
I'll tell you, Travis, we got a 26-year-old and a 30-year-old or 31, whatever he is, boys.
Yeah.
And they both want the PS5s for Christmas.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We haven't quite.
And you can't get those anywhere.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've definitely heard that. We had the request of a Nintendo Switch in our house. And I just couldn't find that. And then I was like, I don't even really know how much those are even nowadays. And it's up there. It's up there in price for sure.
Well,
but
listen, Travis, as they get older, the items get more expensive. I know the items get more expensive.
I know that. Yeah. Yeah. We can't get away with the little, $10 Barbie dolls anymore.
No. Yeah.
And but
enjoy the holidays with them. They're still young enough that you can really just eat it up, Yeah.
Yeah, they are for sure. My 6-year-old is she's too much about it. She's too funny, man. She cracks me up when she talks about Santa and everything, and reindeer and coming to the house and so
much fun with the little kids.
It is fun for sure. Yeah.
Have a great one.
I keep asking for that. 10-day Disney trip. One size
nobody
fits
gets
all,
it for you, right?
It just never shows. But it's okay. Sorry.
That's all you can do. Believe.
That's all right.
Maybe next year G3 should be in December, so we can all go down to Christmas
so we can all see the Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's the plan.
There you go. I know you guys got a big trip in June, right?
Yes, we do.
Hey, Travis.
Yeah.
We do. So, Travis, we just learned that the Traveling Tiaras for Fairy Tale Concierge, the travel agency that we work with, we came in number 9 for the year.
About 150
travel advisors.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
That's quite
We're very excited.
Thanks to all our geeks that support us. We really, truly appreciate it.
I know, we really do.
And other friends. And love it.
That's so awesome, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, Margita texted her, called me. She said, "You're never going to believe this." And it is so excited. It really is. So we're going to work even harder this year.
Yeah.
Good.
We came back for 2021. So that was good.
Well, I know you guys work really hard. Yeah.
Congratulations to you guys
we appreciate it
supporting
so much.
Our audience, our listeners. We thank you so much for all you guys from the bottom of our hearts. And, I wanted to just shout out to Mandy Ray Malinowski. I remember when she was looking to change careers into the travel
role
advisor kind of career. And she came in at number 2 in our agency too.
Amazing.
Wow. Big congratulations to her for sure.
Mandy Ray, number 2. So we got some geeks in the top 10 of our agency out of 150 agents. So it's all because of you, our audience, that supports us. Not only do we do well with the travel agency, but you guys are great clients, aren't they, guys?
That's what keeps us going, I think.
That's amazing.
Your friends, your friends. And
it is.
It's just not all business.
And they start as, a client, and then they end up being a good friend. And that's what's so special.
That's what it's all about.
Yep.
I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Have great times with your family this coming week into the new year. I'm going to be off for a week. I'm going to be recording with some of you. I'm going to try to get some more recordings in. But Mom, Judy, you have anything last to say?
Nope.
Just thank you and Merry Christmas.
And we love you all.
Again,
Happy
a big
holidays.
Congratulations to all the agents out there for Fairy Tale. They're all great people. And congratulations to each one of you. I know you guys all work hard and you all do everything you can for your agents or for your clients. So that's awesome.
Thanks, Travis.
You.
Merry Christmas to you guys.
Merry Christmas, Travis.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, geeks.
And this week on the podcast, I'm excited to bring on 3 listeners who have never been on the podcast before. Rachel, Michelle, Glynnis, and Lauren. Well, Rachel only makes a short appearance. Her internet didn't work out. Rachel will get you back on as soon as possible. Reach out to me. I'll get you on somehow. But we review their fun Walt Disney World facts about themselves. We talk about their favorite resort, restaurant, and snack. We talk about what's something that they've heard on the podcast that's worked out for them. You know, some of the suggestions during our trip reports that they found useful during, the trip reports are really fun to get ideas on what you can try out in your trips also. We talk about their favorite restaurant that has a unique experience down at Disney World beyond those food experiences. And Wendy Fox, she's got a family tradition. I love this question. I'm adding it to all my trip reports. What is that one moment that will stay with you from one of your Disney World trips? That's that question you say, hey, what was really cool about that trip down to Disney World? Well, I love having new folks on the podcast, and roundtables are a great way to do that. Thanks for you guys for coming on the show, and I hope you enjoy this week's roundtable with Michelle, Glynnis, and Lauren. Hey, it's time for a roundtable. Love doing these, especially when I've got some folks that have never been on the podcast before. I think this is exciting for me. Hope it is for them too. Let's bring them on. And first, I got Rachel Gallagher.
Yay! Hi, geeks.
Hey, Rachel. I forgot to tell you I was going to have the crowd all warmed up for you. So I think you knew the drill.
I got the line. I knew my line.
You did it great. Thanks for coming on. We're going to get a chance to meet you guys a little bit. I asked them to give me some fun Disney World facts about themselves. But let's get everybody on first. Next, I got Michelle Choate.
Hey, geeks.
Hey, Michelle. How you been?
Very good, thank you.
We go way back, right, Michelle?
Oh, yeah.
Way back to the beginning?
Been listening since almost the beginning, yes.
How long ago was that? 7 years ago?
I looked it up today. I think it was 2015.
Yeah, all right. Close enough.
Yeah.
And we got a chance to meet up in the Albany meetup, so
Yes.
good to see you again.
To see you.
And we've got Glynnis D. Cristofaro.
Hey, geeks.
Hey, Glynnis, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I am doing great. Glad to have you on here. We'll get to know you guys all here in a minute. And we got one other geek here with us. Uh-oh. Let's see if I get this right, Lauren. Lauren Ustashevsky.
Yeah, that was really close.
Yay! How are you doing, Lauren?
I'm excellent. Hi, geeks. I'm so happy to be here.
Thanks for coming on. I've got some questions for you guys. I got it all geared up here. First of all, let's take a little round to get to know you guys a little bit. Michelle, can you give me a fun Disney World fact about yourself?
Okay. I think it's a fun fact. I'd like to be one of the first people at rope drop every day, like number one at the turnstiles.
No, oh, you like to be first. Wow. Do you
I
do it often?
Not quite often. I've beaten the security guards a few times.
That's early. So I know you just came back from a trip. So
Yeah.
Tell me, I was just talking to Mom and Judy about this. What time do you got to be at the buses if you're staying at a resort so you can get to the earliest rope dropper?
Well, sometimes I take a Uber, or if I'm driving myself. When I drove to Animal Kingdom, when I beat the security guards. But
Oh, okay.
I know this last time I was the first one in line for Rise of the Resistance, and I got dropped off at the Swan and Dolphin with the Uber, and I just walked over.
Very nice. Looks like we lost Rachel. She's messaging me. Very good. Did you have another fun Disney fact about yourself?
I like going solo all the time.
Did you?
Yeah, it's fun. Get to meet like different people and kind of hang out with different people.
Well, yeah, you on this last trip, you got to meet some of our geeks, didn't you? Who'd you meet when you were down there last time?
Met Judy, Travis, Ken, obviously. I'm trying to think who else. We met Tony Ann and Dave from the Crushers.
Very good. Good job. So you get to do whatever you want when you go to Disney World then.
do. I don't have anyone telling me what I can and can't do.
Where do you like to stay when you go?
I've stayed all over. I've stayed both deluxe and value, moderate. It just depends on the trip and what I'm planning on doing.
Where'd you stay last time?
I was just at All Star Movies because I wasn't in the room very much.
Okay. Very good. All right, Glynnis, give me a fun Disney World fact about yourself.
All right. Well, I had to, I asked my husband and he was like, how do you not remember this? So we went on our high school trip, our senior year, not knowing each other. And we were not friends yet. So I went on my high school trip with my husband, but didn't know it, to Walt Disney World. He likes to remind me that I was dating somebody else at the time. There were only about 60 of us on the trip from our class. And then we took the bus ride down to Walt Disney World from New Jersey. I think we went on Space Mountain together we were just friends and had mutual friends. And then we went out to dinner at what was then Portobello's as a big group.
Okay.
And what's now Disney Springs. And then later in the year, we went to prom together and the rest is history.
Oh, so it all started at Disney World.
It did.
And he had to remind you of that, huh?
Yes. We both had a history with Disney World before that. I had gone in the early 90s as a young child with my family and, parents and aunts, uncles, cousins. And that was before my brother was born. And then my brother was born and we went for the 25th and then again for the millennium. And my husband has a long Disney history as well. So
awesome. Do you go often now? How often do you go?
Well, we used to go very often. And then my son was born in 2018. That's actually how I found you guys. I was not sleeping at night, as as it goes when you're pregnant. And I luckily found you to listen to and, relax and think about Disney World. And it's awesome.
I love that story.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the first time I heard that one before. I think I might have heard that one before. Insomniacs listening to Geeking. Yeah. I love that. Welcome, Glynnis. And Lauren, you have a fun Disney World fact about yourself.
Yeah, so a friend of mine was working in Florida and I flew down to meet her to help drive her back from a theater that she was working at. And she had an uncle that was working at Disney World and we decided we were going to do a 4-park one-day challenge.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And we really, we hit it hard, but we did, we accomplished everything we could and, we did everything. It was awesome. It was one of the best days at Disney I've ever had. We just went, we park hopped all over. We did pretty much every ride. It was fantastic.
Did you have like a goal in each park to accomplish? That's how I've done it with Lindsay before.
I think we just kind of were like, yeah, let's just see where the mood takes us. And, we're big thrill ride people. So we tried to do all the big coasters, but, and then we had a meet and greet with Figment, which was a really good time. So I have a really nice picture that she had taken on my mantle of me and Figment. So from that day. So
nice. Did you have like a time limit in each park so you can make it to each one?
Oh, we actually found that we didn't have that many lines that day. I don't know what, it was just like one of those random good days that we happened to be there. And, we got up, we went there, we road dropped. I want to say we started in Animal Kingdom and hit Everest first and then, moved our way around all of Disney World. So I think we wound up the end of the day having dinner. Captain Jack's, I think, is what it used to be called, which is now over, back in what's Disney Springs now, but that restaurant that was over, that seafood restaurant that was over there.
Wow. That's a good day.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Early morning to late at night, right?
Yep.
Love it. Should come to G3. We'll teach you how to do that again. All right. Let's see. Now we're going to go into your favorite resort, restaurant, and snack. So, Michelle, what's your favorite resort?
Favorite resort that I've stayed at so far is Yacht Club.
All right. Yeah, that was one of the first deluxe that I stayed at because I was at a conference, and the conference is at the Dolphin and Swan. I was pretty impressed with. I love that theme too, though.
I liked it a little bit more than the club. And it's walkable distance to both Epcot and Hollywood Studios. So that was a nice location.
Absolutely.
I really like that.
Love the boardwalk area, right?
Yes. Beautiful.
Very good. You like that better? Is it different than the beach club, or you just never stayed at the beach club?
No, I stayed at Beach Club for just one night, but I don't know. I kind of like the Yacht Club seemed a little bit more upscale, and I think the rooms had just been recently redone.
Yeah.
When I stayed there, so.
Yeah, I think it seems more formal. It's a little more formal than the beach club's a little more casual, like it seems like to me.
I just thought the rooms were just a little bit nicer.
Great pool, right?
It was, and that was the first time I had ever gone in that pool. The time we stayed at the Beach Club, it was like 30 degrees in Florida, of course. So we didn't get to stay at it or go out to it.
You can get that in the winter time for sure. I'm a little nervous with G3 being in February 1st. That's when I'll be there.
Yeah, we go in January quite often, and we get cold snaps.
My conference was always end of January. I was shocked when it was colder than back home a few nights. Restaurant. What's your favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant would be Morimoto Asia.
Wow. That's interesting. How come?
The ribs there. They've got the ribs and the ramen. They're both delicious.
I've heard about the ribs. I get mixed reviews from that. Although it was the duck is the famous dish there, right?
Yeah, I don't think I would eat the duck, but I really like ramen, and the ribs were to die for. I would go back just for the ribs.
What kind of ribs are? I've heard this before. Yeah,
I don't even know what kind of sauce they are, but they're good. They sell them outside too at the takeout window. Did
you hear me say at the Regal Eagle, I had the ribs? And like Glenn had told me they weren't that great. They were fantastic.
But you like them. Yeah. So everyone's a little different, but.
Well, I mean, it depends. Sometimes one day it'll be good. I mean, one day you might hit a bad batch too. I've had that happen at different places. But they were fantastic that time I had them. So. Yeah. Excellent. You like ribs. No wonder you're listening to a podcast. I talk about ribs all the time. What's your favorite snack?
The pineapple Dole Whip float.
Ooh, it's got to be the float, huh? I only discovered the float kind of more recently. A little soda. What's the soda inside that one? Is it a soda?
It's pineapple juice.
Yeah, it's pineapple juice, right?
Yeah. I don't usually like floats, and I never get them anywhere except at Disney World. Yeah,
a good tip for the floats I found out, you know how they always call it the hole whip? And you got that hole in there? Right. But when you get the soda, it fills in the hole.
There you go.
Yeah, we don't talk about the floats that often. They're really good, right?
It is delicious, yes.
Very good. All right, let's go on over to Glynnis. What's your favorite resort?
I'm heading there tomorrow.
I forgot that. You told me before we started recording.
The Polynesian.
You are going to the Polynesian. How many nights you doing there?
Let's see, 5 or 6. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a nice trip.
You're going till Tuesday, you said, right?
Yes, we have not been since August of 2019. So we are doing it up at the Polynesian.
So you've been there before?
We have. Before my son was born, we went there, and then I went as a child as well. We love it for Ohana. I hope it's good.
Let us know.
I know. And then the proximity to Magic Kingdom, you can't beat it. And the fireworks from the beach, everything about it is just wonderful. And then pre-kids, we loved staying at the beach club. Michelle, we just love that area as well. Crescent Lake, it's just so relaxing. I stayed at the boardwalk growing up multiple times, and I get very nostalgic about it. One time, my husband and I were staying there for 2 nights, and I was like, sitting at the Creepy Clowns slide pool, and I started to cry a little and get guilty about staying there without the rest of my family. Oh. So I have all kinds of nostalgia for that area.
I understand.
But yeah, I love it all. We're DVC members as well, so trying to hit everything on my list.
Where's your home resort?
We've never stayed there before, but Vero Beach.
Oh, okay. One of those. Yeah, gotcha.
My in-laws are, their home resort is Hilton Head, and again, never stayed there.
I understand.
Someday.
Very good. And Yeah, you're going tomorrow, so congratulations. Have
Thank you.
a wonderful trip. What's your favorite restaurant then?
I love California Grill. I know it's kind of everybody. I feel like it's either you love it or you hate it sometimes, but
it's my top one for.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the
that
signature.
Wood-fired filet, is that the filet. We've sat in the main dining room before overlooking Cinderella Castle and fireworks, and that can't be beat. But the last time we went in August of 2019, we actually, my husband's aunt and uncle, this is crazy. It's going to sound crazy. We had 4 little ones, 4 and under in our family. We stayed at a 2-bedroom in Bay Lake Tower. And my husband's aunt and uncle ended up watching the kids at the pool while we went to the adults went to California Grill. And we got like what felt like a almost private room in the back there overlooking Bay Lake.
I think I've heard this. Yeah.
And it was just so nice to have that different view.
Yeah.
They were actually clearing the land for that new, what was the DVC Reflections area at the time. And so we kind of saw all that, but it was just nice. It was different. I loved the view. And
that's a great view from Bay Lake Tower. I've said that's one of my favorite views looking out. Yeah, that towards the Bay Lake instead of even the castle view. I think is better. I love it. But yeah. Oh, the other thing is, the Polynesian, I think all the construction's done. So hooray for that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What's your favorite snack?
I'm a little boring, but the Mickey Premium Bar, it's classic.
I just heard this recently.
It's classic. You can't, it's always, I have to have one, every day almost. Oh my God.
Really? It's an obsession.
It just makes, you can get them here like at your local grocery store now, and it's just not the same.
They're little too. They're not as big. And I can't remember who it was telling me the same thing. That she said the chocolate's not as good, and the ice cream's pretty good in that one you get from the store, though. I thought it was pretty decent.
I don't know. I don't think it's
it must be where you're having it too, though.
I think that's it. That
right,
definitely.
Glynnis? It's like that special place where you're having it really makes a difference too.
And the people you're with, right?
Yeah, exactly. Great job. All right, Lauren, favorite resort?
Well, the one that I've stayed at that I love is Animal Kingdom Lodge. It's got a safari.
Yes, we hear that.
I the zoo too, so like anytime I get to be near animals, like I'm just
an animal lover. I love it.
Yeah, I have a little dog right next to me right now.
I'm an animal lover too.
Yeah. So I love Animal Kingdom Lodge. We had a wonderful trip the last time we stayed there. It's just beautiful. And I will also say that I have an affinity for Old Key West because we stayed there in a 2-bedroom the last time we were down there. And I was just really, really impressed. And it was just so much space. It was beautiful. It was calm. There wasn't too many people in one of the quiet pools that was like right next to the building we were staying in. It was just really, really lovely and laid back.
I think you explained that very well. I agree. I know they're different. It's hard to argue a lot of these because they're majestic in their own way, aren't they? Especially the deluxe resorts for sure. Awesome picks. And then your favorite restaurant?
I have an affinity for 50s Primetime Cafe.
Very cool. Yeah. How come?
When I was in high school, actually, just like Glynnis, I went on a senior class trip to Disney World, and a friend of mine and I just kind of stumbled upon it, and we sat down, and I had like the best onion rings I had ever had in my entire life.
I'm not surprised.
They were so good. And, it's just such an experience there, too. It's fun and cheeky, and I enjoy it.
Isn't it so true? There's some things at Disney World, I think, even Michelle said it, like those ribs, they have some entrees or even onion rings that just blow your mind and you never forget them. You know where else has some great onion rings? Is the Regal Eagle.
I'm dying to get there the next time I go down because my significant other is literally the biggest Muppet fan you'll ever meet. I'll have to show you at some point. He has a Muppet collection that takes up 2 walls, one room in our house, and so I keep wanting to take him down there. He's not a big Disney World fan. I keep wanting to try to drag him one of these days.
How could he be a Muppets fan but not a big Disney World fan? That doesn't seem to match.
Jim Henson is like his hero. So,
Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And we've got some really cool Muppet stuff.
Did you ever see the show they did in Liberty Square? Remember when they had the Muppets? The history?
I loved that. The last time we were down there, I was able to catch that.
That was a great show. Very good. All right. Almost forgot where I was. Favorite snack?
So most of my family are diabetics, so we're always on the lookout for like a good sugar-free treat, whether it be a dessert.
Oh, is that possible in Disney World?
It is, believe it or not.
I don't believe it, but I think you're going to change my mind.
Yeah, but the in the Norway Pavilion, I think it's called I can never pronounce it properly. Kringle Bakery.
Kringla, yeah.
Yeah, they had, I don't know if they still have it anymore, but they had a parfait, a sugar-free parfait that was just to die for. And I had to I had it before, and when I was with my folks, my dad's also a diabetic, and I had to drag, and I'm like, no, you got to try it. It's so good. And so we're always on the lookout for like a sugar-free treat or dessert.
Very good. That's good to know. So there's other places you can get sugar-free treats?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we had dinner at Kona Cafe one time, and they had they call them no sugar added, so it's not technically sugar-free, but for the most part, diabetic friendly. And I think it was a mango cheesecake. That was just really
That sounds good.
It was fantastic.
I like mangoes and I like cheesecake, so.
Yeah, me too.
Nice. Isn't the Polynesian so awesome, right?
Yeah, I love the Polynesian. It's just gorgeous. I'm jealous, Glynnis.
All right. Next question. Michelle, what's something you heard on the podcast that worked out for you down in the parks?
Well, as always, it has to do with food.
Oh,
for
good.
This podcast. You guys were mentioning like the Mickey cinnamon rolls that you like, and the Peter Pan float I heard about on here. So I got to try both of those because I had heard about them, and I knew there was something that sounded interesting that I wanted to try.
That's Margita's favorite. That float. What did you think of that?
That one was really good. I was surprised I liked it because I usually don't like lime. And I thought, well, I'll try it. And it's good. I'm kind of disappointed that it's gone now.
Oh, is it?
I didn't see it when I was down there for the 50th.
No way. We're going to have to do some recon on that. That's
recon.
We really felt that it was, Glynnis, we got a job for you to do.
Got it.
Where is that? Michelle, remind everybody where you found it, where it's supposed to be.
It's the one right across from Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Something treats.
Yeah, it's not Storybook Treats.
I wanted to say Storybook Treats. It's not that one? Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. It's over there. I think they changed it up quite often what they're serving.
You know what? I love that they have different snacks and they surprise you, and they usually look quite interesting and good, but when you get one that you really like, you want it to stay.
I know. You want the other ones, but you want the good ones.
You're not sure it's going to stay. I'm going to tell Mom to look out for that one. What's that one called?
It's the Peter Pan float.
Peter Pan float. She loves that ride too. But
yes.
All right. What was the cinnamon bun?
The Mickey head cinnamon roll.
Yeah, the gigantic.
Yes, the one in I think I got it in Animal Kingdom. Yep.
Yeah, we've got it. I got it at the Starbucks, and there used to be a little bakery on the way to the safari, like right there in that corner.
That's where I got it. It's a little bakery.
So we didn't steer you wrong on that one?
No, you did not. That one was.
We're obsessed with cinnamon buns on this podcast.
We like the one at Garden Grill too. That one was.
Yeah.
They're different, but they were both really good.
I know. I haven't really placed that one. That one's kind of in a restaurant. That's harder you got to eat at the restaurant to get that one.
Yeah, I've never had Gastons.
What?
So, no.
You're solo. You could do whatever you want.
I know, that's a 2-person one. It looks huge. So.
And the Mickey head one isn't?
I didn't eat it all, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got. Are you coming to G3?
No, we're gonna be down there in January.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna miss us.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. So food, we talk about food a lot, don't we, Michelle?
Yes.
Very good. Proud to give you lots of ideas there.
Always happy to get them.
All right, Glynnis, what's something you heard on the podcast that's worked out for you? Although you haven't been in a couple of years. Were you even listening to the podcast?
Well, I was going to say, we haven't had the opportunity to use Glenn's tips yet for virtual queue, but this trip, I'm hoping with Ratatouille, we might do Rise of the Resistance, but we might have to do like a parent rider swap thing.
Yeah.
Basically all the restaurant advice. We have all the reservations for all the geek standards this trip. Whispering Canyon, Geyser Point for drinks, La Hacienda de San Angel, Beer Garden, Beaches and Cream, Topolino's for character breakfast. So all the food.
So some of those you haven't done before, I bet.
No. Well, actually all of them. So thank you.
Oh, really? Wow, you're quite a veteran too.
I know. I tried to pick from things. We usually do like this all the same. So I'm trying to change it up this trip as well.
It's hard, isn't it, though, when you got some favorites? That's one of the biggest things. You want to try new things, but so I'm proud of you. You got a lot of courage.
I know.
I got a lot of pressure on us.
I hope it all works.
We've got the Geekin family's got a lot of pressure on ourselves.
Mm-hmm. And then the other thing that I heard, some advice, room requests. I know you haven't had much luck in the past, but
it's about 50, I don't know, 60-40, I'll say.
In August of 2019, we got our room request with Bay Lake Tower, that whole big family trip. So we had a lake view, 2-bedroom that also had the theme park view. So, you could see Space Mountain and the fireworks, and we'll see how it works out tomorrow. But we're kind of doing just the way our points worked out this time. We're doing a lake view, split stay, and a standard view at the Poly. So last time we stayed there, I was not pregnant yet, so I wasn't listening to the podcast yet. Yeah. And we were in Moorea, and the ferry boat was just going at the crack of dawn. So
it was loud?
Yes. From like 5 o'clock, I feel like, on. So
yeah, I don't know. For a room request at the Polynesian DVC rooms, I don't know. I mean, I guess, I don't know. What are you thinking? Did you put in a request?
I asked for as far away from the ferry boat as possible when we're in Moorea.
Okay.
I wanted Tokelau because I know it's closer to the Great Ceremonial House and everything. And
yeah. Okay. So get closer to the ceremony. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't mind I get up so early. The ferry boat doesn't, you were talking about it gets loud. Like when you're waking up, you can hear it.
Yeah, it definitely kept us up last time. But then again, we didn't have a 3-year-old, and
you're up now. You're probably up all the time.
We're up anyway. Now anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Not as much of, yeah. So you're talking about the touring plans room request system. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very good. Yeah. We've talked about that. We haven't talked a lot about it recently, but yeah, very cool. Good stuff. Oh, I'm glad we got some stuff that you can go check out. Good luck on all those restaurants. I think those are all Topolino. We're getting a lot of great reviews for that. For sure. Yeah. I love Whispering Canyon. If you like meat, it's such a meat fest. It's fantastic. I loved it. Very good. All right, Lauren, anything helped you out?
Well, I actually am very guilty. I haven't been since 2017.
All right. That's okay. We have had a pandemic.
Yeah, that's true. But unbeknownst to my significant other, I've been quietly planning a trip behind his back for September.
Excellent. Many geeks do that. Don't feel guilty.
I'm hoping that I might be able to, drag him in. If not, I'm going by myself. But so I have imparted some of Glenn Kessler's tips of virtual queues as well onto some of my friends who've been in the last, year. And they've been it's super successful. And these tips are really fantastic. And, I'm looking forward. You've been talking recently, like one of the recently podcast episodes I listened to about that restaurant or bar, or is it a lounge? I'm not sure what it is. That thing that's out on the lake at Coronado Springs. What's the name of that place?
Well, everyone calls it Three Bridges, but real name is Villa del Lago. I got the wine glass, so I'll never forget.
But I've been wanting to get over there because I actually haven't been to Coronado in a really long time, and I would love to go there, and then maybe also grab a drink there, and then go up to the tapas restaurant up there.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of good. Man, there's so many great lounges, but yeah, that one, and then over at the Wilderness Lodge too.
Yeah.
Geyser Point. I think those are only geeks know about those things, right? Those are definitely get up on top. Now they got the towers, the two towers that are kind of new, Coronado and then Riviera, for sure. Definitely do some geek and recon for those. They're fantastic. All right, very good. Well, Michelle, which ride? Well, you told me you're a rope dropper. You're like the first, I was second in line. My friend John was so impressed. We were second in line in Epcot, but they held us back. I ended up going to Soarin' because I figured he'd like that the most. He actually ended up being his favorite ride. But which ride do you run to first at rope drop for each park? We had this recently in the Facebook group, so I thought it'd make for a good, and everyone's got a little bit different answer, I think.
Magic Kingdom, I usually go to Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. That's
interesting.
I do love that one. Or Seven Dwarfs. It depends on whether I've ridden it before. Seven Dwarfs, okay, but I don't love it as much as
it's kind of, even rope drop Seven Dwarf is kind of hard, right?
Right. Sometimes they don't start right away, or if you're not in the front of that, because even if I'm the first at the turnstile, people are running down, so I don't always make it. So it just depends how long the line is when you get there. So if you go all the way to the end of the park there and do the railroad, do you do Splash Mountain too when you're down there? Yeah. As long as it's not too cold, because I don't think.
That's a good strategy too. There's a couple of good strategies in Magic Kingdom. Yeah. You got to have a couple of days. My thing is, if you got a couple of days, you could do a couple of these strategies different days. So you do Magic Kingdom 2 days, and you do Hollywood Studios, I think.
2 days, yeah, that would work. Epcot, I usually go to Frozen. Because the line gets longer there, and Soarin' you can usually get in now.
Do they Frozen though? What time do they open up that one?
They open right at rope drop now.
Do they? Can you get a margarita while you're?
Probably not. I don't think that. Yeah.
Oh, that's not. Well, let's say that's very sad. Sad trombone. Frozen, yes.
I don't have an answer for that.
Oh, Alexa was talking. She said she didn't have an answer for that, but I know Michelle's got another answer.
Yeah, Hollywood Studios, Rise of the Resistance. You got to go to that first.
I'll tell you that I was real early for Hollywood Studios. That line, that scared me. The mob going there scared me. Was it tough for you?
I mean, I was at the front of the pack, so it wasn't bad. It was interesting to watch all of them like winding around, and it was all the way back to the bar. Past Muppets 3D, like everywhere. I could believe
it was longer than that. It was all the way to Mickey and Minnie's. I was sitting in line at Mickey's and Minnie's Railway, and it was all the way out there.
Oh, see, I couldn't see that far.
Because you were in front line. Did you read in the first boarding group of the day?
I followed right behind the guy leading us in. I was right behind him. So.
Are you sleeping out in front of this is like when I used to get concert tickets when I was a kid.
No, I'm an early riser. I'm like you. I'm an early riser.
Yeah, I am.
So
very awesome.
Animal Kingdom, Flight of Passage.
You're hitting all the big. You're like right to all the big ones.
Yep. Go to the big ones, and then you can kind of relax for the rest of the time.
You got courage. Where else? Where are we going? We got one more. Or we get them all? That's all of them. Okay.
That's all of them.
That's your strategy. All right. Glynnis.
All right. Well, in Magic Kingdom, I love Peter Pan's flight. I'm with Mama.
That's Mama's. You knew. Yeah. I love how the listeners know.
I love it. It's classic. It reminds me of my childhood.
It's a surprisingly long line too during the day, isn't it?
Yeah. The queue is great too. And I feel like back in the day when there was Fast Pass Plus, I would always, not get to see the queue.
That's true. Yep.
Fast Pass. So.
Another good reason to rope drop Peter Pan. And then this is what we do. Tell me, we don't do Seven Dwarfs Mine Train usually to rope drop. So we're able to ride nearly all of the Fantasyland rides before the big crowds get there, right? We do that. Yeah. I think that's a really good strategy. That's what Mom, she loves to do that. And then when all the kids are coming in, like 10 o'clock, like we're gone. onto the Haunted Mansion and yeah. Good one.
Yeah. And then Hollywood Studios. So believe it or not, I have not been to Toy Story Land yet.
Oh, we believe it.
Just never did that yet. So I think we're going to try and do Slinky Dog this time, or Galaxy's Edge as well. Like we haven't at both lands. We have not been to Hollywood Studios since.
You got tough choices to make.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Are you going to go 2 days to Hollywood Studios?
We're not planned. We have mostly, the 3-year-old. I feel like Magic Kingdom is going to be.
I gotcha.
Where we are, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Our day that we have reservations for.
I think Hollywood Studios right now, because it got so many new attractions, it's the hardest one, right? Because you got Slinky Dog and the Toy Story Land. You got Mickey and Minnie's Railway, and you got Star Wars Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah.
It's a tough choice.
Choices.
Yeah.
And then you have the old favorites like Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror, yeah. Absolutely. That's why I say if you can do it, if you're there for a week and you can do it 2 days, do a different strategy each day, maybe. That depends what you feel. It's all what you like too.
Definitely. And then Epcot, Frozen is probably where you have to go first.
We got 2 for Frozen.
Yeah.
Very good.
And then I love Soarin'. That's like one of my all-time favorites in Epcot. So
it's probably, where all the crowd was going? I thought they might have been going to Frozen now that you guys are telling me all this, but I thought they were all going to Test Track. So John and I kind of went we went the opposite way of the crowd most of the time because he didn't really want to wait in lines. So, but yeah, Frozen, good deal.
Animal Kingdom, I have not done Flight of Passage yet.
All right.
I think that's going to be where we go first. But I have also rope dropped Kilimanjaro Safari, and I think that's a really good one for Animal Kingdom, just because it's great. You have the animals are really active in the morning first thing, and we've gotten some really good pictures from doing that. So that's a good tip.
Very good. There's no right or wrong answer here, but some of those you're going to be with a big crowd, so get ready to Flight of Passage.
Yeah.
Get ready to. How big's your husband? Can you clear a path?
Yeah, he's like 6'2".
All right, so am I. Get me and your husband out in front. We'll clear a path for you. All right, Lauren, what's your strategy?
So in Magic Kingdom, I like to rope drop Space Mountain right away. Because then right after Space Mountain, I'm going to my favorite ride, which is Carousel of Progress.
You are a geek. That was a geeking answer right there.
I could seriously sit in Carousel of Progress for several hours.
How come? Is it the song?
It's the song. It's the history. I've just always loved it since I was very, very little.
That's awesome.
Sherman Brothers song. You give me a Sherman Brothers song and I'm in.
Yeah. So. You're definitely a geek. You don't get that answered. You don't get that answer often.
Well, because you got to do Space Mountain first, because otherwise the line's going to get crazy long, right? And I can hit Carousel of Progress right after that. So, yeah.
No, I think that, if you look at our friends from the touring guides, they do have a couple of different ways, and you guys are basically describing a couple of those different ways. And like I said, it's the same thing. Magic Kingdom. If you could do if you can do half the park one day and half the park the next day, you're doing good, right?
Yep.
Excellent. All right, where are we going next?
So in Epcot, I'm going to do Test Track just because, I can't hoof my way all the way back to Frozen. I'm just going to get over to Test Track easier. I don't mind standing in that line, because then I got my reward at the Kringle Bakery with my sugar-free treat right after that.
Very nice. That's a good strategy.
Hollywood Studios. So I haven't been since Rise came. So we've rope dropped Toy Story Mania in the past.
Yeah.
Because that's also one of my favorites. And we've done that and done it a couple times right in a row, which has been really fun. But I think the next time we go, it'll definitely either be Rise or Slinky Dog.
I haven't mentioned this. I think after talking to some people about the Genie and Glynnis, maybe you can comment on this, what your plans are. But because of, hey, pay a little extra to get on Rise of the Resistance or Flight of Passage, that cuts out one of those tough ones to get on. You can rope drop something else too. So you got that option. Are you going to do that, Glynnis? You going to try the Genie Plus?
We don't have plans yet. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking it's probably going it'd be worth it to do Genie Plus for Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios for us.
Okay.
It's in the back of my mind, but haven't pulled the trigger yet.
Gotcha. All right. Where do we miss? Do we do them all? Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom, right. Yeah. I'm looking at my list too. It's just making sure. In Animal Kingdom, I've tried to rope drop Flights of Passage to no avail. And I instead have shifted to the Kilimanjaro safaris for the same exact reasons, Glynnis, because the animals are out right in the morning. It's just a really nice experience first thing in the morning.
I liked that before there was the Flight of Passage. That was always my favorite strategy. Go out way out to the back there, race out back there, because that can be a really long line.
Yeah.
Boy, that line was scary long, and it wasn't even 6 feet distanced when I went in October, but it moved. It was only like a 30-minute like walking all the time, so it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I love it.
I didn't rope drop it, so yeah.
Yeah, we've done it several times, and again, I work in a zoo, so it's like
well,
I love seeing all of them.
Look for the baby. I hope the babies are still babies when you get there. Did you see my pictures of the baby gorilla?
No.
Yeah, I posted, I think just recently in the Facebook group. The mom, so that's not in the safari, but the gorilla walk. She brought the baby right down to the.
They got another rhino baby. Am I wrong about?
Yeah, they got babies all over the place. You know, they have the Disney Plus show with have you been watching those shows?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Everybody's got a baby in the safari. So
one of my favorite episodes of that was when they were trying to get the giraffe into. Glynnis is nodding. I see her trying to get the giraffe to get into. I forget what they were trying to do. Some procedure.
The hoofs. They're
the hoofs. Right. They were trying to pick up her hoofs. Right.
Shave the hoof down.
Yeah. Yeah. That was
amazing.
Stubborn. Yeah. That giraffe was stubborn, and they were very patiently with that. Yeah. Was it day after day or something? They kept getting a little closer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very cool. Yeah. Oh, that's so. Yeah. If you ever get a chance, have you ever done a backstage tour of Animal Kingdom?
No.
Oh, do that. You got to do that. When they bring them back, do a backstage of. Hopefully, you got to believe they'll bring it back. They're so amazing. You know, the other thing, and I didn't do it this time, but Rafiki's Planet Watch, if you go there in the morning, so kind of rope drop that like the safari. And I think Rafiki's opens, check the times. They told me when I was there, I want to say 9:30, 10 o'clock, but they'll do procedures, medical procedures back there too. So you might be interested in that.
Yeah, totally.
Love the animals. All right. Next question, Michelle. Favorite restaurant for the unique experience behind the food? This came up someone I was talking with. Maybe it was in the other roundtable.
Yeah. I kind of like the Storybooks dining. The one that took over at Wilderness Lodge.
Artist Point.
Artist Point, yeah.
Storybook dining.
Yes, that one was really unique, I thought.
Right. Tell everybody what that was, because they haven't brought that back, I don't think.
They have not brought that back. It was...
that was cool.
So you got to meet Snow White, Grumpy, and Dopey, and the Queen.
Yep.
And there was... It's like just a planned meal. They just kind of... I think you get to just one choice, like your entree, but like they brought out the cute appetizers,
A great presentation, right, of the food.
Very great presentations, and the desserts were really, really cute. There were like the little apple dessert and like popcorn treasure chest, and so it was a very cute. And I love the characters. I miss the character dining.
That was unique too. Those characters you don't really see in the parks very often. The dwarfs. Right. Yeah, prime rib was good there too.
Yes, it was very good. So that was a very unique meal.
Good choice. Give me another one. Do you have another one that you like? That's a kind of experience.
Whoop-de-doo review, of course. I'm with Judy. I can't wait to go back.
Yeah. We're going to do it for G3. Imagine getting a bunch of geeks in that.
That would be fun.
Hooting it up. Hooting and hollering. That's cheating. That's it's funny though, because they get the crowds at Disney World. That's why I wanted to ask this question. There's not many places you can go. You get such a show with your meal.
Yeah. That one's a fun show too.
Yeah. Have you been many times?
I've only been twice, but
That's good.
I've really enjoyed it both times. Yeah.
I don't know how many times Judy's gone.
I think she's gone every time she goes.
Almost. We went there one time. I went into the bathroom, it was dark. And I was like, oh, okay. Didn't think much of it. Come out, and Mom and Judy and Ken and everybody talking to the cast member, and the power was out.
Oh.
So we ended up going over to that was when we did the luau. I always wanted to do the luau. Like Glynnis was saying, he loved the Polynesian. I'd been at the Polynesian and never went to the luau. And it ended up being just a stupid thing. It was just horrible. But yeah.
It's gone now, so.
I like the food at Hoop-Dee-Doo too, right?
Yeah, the food was very good. It's basic shit, fried chicken, strawberry shortcake, but it's delicious.
No, they have something else you like there.
They have ribs there too.
Ribs. Good chicken. All right. Glynnis, now you got the 3-year-old too, so you got a lot of options for unique. You got any planned unique experience for food this time?
Well, we have Topolino's booked for breakfast.
Breakfast, that's a character breakfast, right?
That'll be his first character breakfast since he was 10 months old, so hopefully.
Yeah, this is going to be a really cool trip for a 3-year-old, right? You must be excited.
I am. We have Chef Mickey's, I think, as well.
Yeah.
I would love to do Hoop-Dee-Doo one day. I have not experienced that yet.
I bet you even your son would enjoy that. He's getting at that age where I think he'd enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he loves music, so that brings me to what I said was Raglan Road.
Get out.
Yes, I actually studied abroad in Ireland during college, so it really just brings me back. And the dancers, the musicians, it's just a fun time.
Do they have Irish pubs in Ireland?
Yes.
There's an Irish song that says there's an Irish pub in every city, something like that.
Yeah, and then we went that last trip that we went before the pandemic with everybody and the kid, the 4 kids, and they were all little and they were just clapping along in front of the stage, and they were, even though they were little, they were just all like wide-eyed and clapping. Yeah. And, it's and we could have a drink and enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, it's becoming one of my favorites. I don't know if you heard my trip. I recorded. I didn't realize I recorded 2 40-minute sessions at the Raglan Road. It'll never see the light of day. Only if parts of it will be heard. But we were outside, and they had an acoustic player. He was fantastic. Well, they got like a little, sound box where they're kind of backbeat going stuff. But he was fantastic. Playing all kinds of Irish fun music. Yeah. But you got the dancers inside, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Good
and
stuff.
Even the food was good. My husband likes those Guinness ribs. Again, ribs.
So I'm hearing a theme. I didn't know they had ribs there. I had a meal once.
Last time they were there, the Guinness ribs. And he tried to replicate them here when we came home. Not the same. Sorry.
Yeah, the food is surprisingly good. You don't think of the Irish as being a food place per se, right?
Nope.
Was it good in Ireland?
Depends.
No Italy, huh?
Depends how much you have to drink.
There's the key.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job. All right, Lauren. Any favorite unique experience places for food?
Well, I'm with Michelle. I love Hoop-Dee-Doo. I think it's a classic, and I have such fond memories of going there when I was, very, very little, especially.
Nice.
But I also love Whispering Canyon.
Oh, yes. There is kind of a show going on there. At least there was in the past.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of an experience. Same thing, like my affinity for 50s prime time. It's that kind of shtick. I enjoy it,
Yeah. Sometimes they'll turn it up. I think they try to feel the crowd that they got too. They'll tone it down or turn it up depending on the crowd.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice. Any others?
We don't do a lot of sit down. We kind of go on the go a lot. So, in terms of sit down experiences, We don't get a lot of that, but I would say that I also do love the Mara. It's not like a dining experience per se at Animal Kingdom Lodge, but I think it's a highly underrated quick service.
Oh, how come? What's good in there?
I had a salmon salad there at one point in time that was just really fantastic, and they were just, it's high. It just felt like it was a better quality for quick service there than I found at a lot of other, including other deluxe resorts.
For sure. The resorts, the quick service is fantastic in Disney World, but definitely go check out if you're not staying there and you want to check out the deluxe resort, go try their quick service. You don't want to spend a lot of money, and walk around. And of course, Animal Kingdom Lodge, go have a drink, right? Territory Lounge, have a little meal there, check out that place, see the animals. No one will know you're not staying there. I've never gotten kicked out. Very good. All right. Last question, guys. Story time. This comes from my friend Wendy Fox. She asked this question, I think, to me on my trip report for my last trip. But what's a moment, maybe you can give me a couple, that stayed with you from one of your Walt Disney World trips? Kind of a special moment. Michelle.
My daughter and I did the 10K in 2018, and just finishing the 10K was a fabulous time. Like, wasn't sure if we could do it, but we persevered. We were in the very last corral, and we were about, just ahead of the balloon ladies, the whole way. We just squeaked into Epcot before, and they did pass us after we got into Epcot, but once you were in Epcot, you were fine. So, nice. Because we were, like I said, we started out at a disadvantage because we were in the very last corral, but we were able to get so we didn't get swept, and we finished it up. So that was a great time.
Which race did you do?
Just the 10K.
But which
Marathon weekend in January.
Marathon weekend. Okay. So that would be a Saturday. Where'd you start?
We started at Epcot parking lot. Yeah. We started and ended there.
Okay. Yeah. Run Disney events. I think they're coming back, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They actually, Wine and Dine already came back.
Oh, okay. Great. Yeah. They are so popular.
Right.
I went and watched some of the geeks running. Yeah, that was a G3. Yeah, absolutely it was. And I'm trying to remember the princess. It was a princess one, I think.
Right.
I'm forgetting.
That would be in February. Yeah. Yep.
So, man, they're so popular. Yeah, it's fun. Did you spend a lot of time with characters? How come you almost got swept? Or you just did you walk and run?
We walked and ran. But like I said, they've got A through H, and we were in the 8th corral, and the ladies started right after we started. So we had to keep puffing it the whole time just to.
How many runners do you think were there?
Oh, I don't even know. Thousands, there were so many. 10, there were so many people. Yeah.
That's a big one probably too for the marathon.
I think that's the biggest weekend for running.
How many corrals do they have of people?
They had A through H because we were in H.
Okay. You're in the last one, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good fun.
That was a great time. And the other one was I met Margaret Kelly, who was the model for Tinkerbell and I just happened to turn around. I was at the holiday festival, the Christmas at the American Pavilion, and I turned around and I told her I loved her Tinkerbell pin because Tinkerbell's my favorite character. And she goes, "I'm going to tell you a secret. I was Tinkerbell." And so I got a picture with her, and she was just a delightful lady. That's
so cool. What film was she Tinkerbell?
She wasn't actually in a film. She was when the animators were drawing, they needed a live character.
Yeah.
To do the motions for it, and she did that.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic.
So she's in her 90s now.
I was gonna say, how did you run into her?
like I said, we were both just sitting waiting for one of the, I think it was for the Hanukkah presentation, and we just started talking, and
that's amazing.
So it was, and I had got a picture with her afterwards, and I really treasure that picture and the time that I got to spend with her. So,
did you guys ever meet anyone famous in Disney World?
That was the only famous person I've seen.
I'll tell you, I've seen a couple. I'll tell you my favorite one. Maybe you've heard me say this on the podcast, but this was early on when we were going to Disney World. So early 2000s, we went into Festival of the Lion King. We were like in the second row, I would say, maybe third row, because they had a couple rows in front of us reserved. That's what it was. And I see these guys come in with black suits and sunglasses, and I'm like, that's interesting. And then I recognize there's like a little entourage coming in, big family. And I recognize Rosalind Carter, who is Jimmy Carter's wife. And then I saw as Amy Carter, and by this time she's married and everything. And then Jimmy Carter. So I saw the Carters come in and sat right in front of me with the Secret Service. That was pretty cool. That was probably my second or third time to Disney World too.
Oh, that's unique.
I was impressed. Very cool. Glynnis.
I cannot top the Tinkerbell or Jimmy Carter story.
Sorry. No, but a lot of these things are things that I was telling people. We all do these. You got to think about this too, Glynnis, as you're going down. You've got lots of plans. You've got things. You already heard us say this many times. You got to have some margin in your plans. You got to have the bones of your plans, but your son's 3 years old. You got to be watching and seeing what his experience is going to be. That's where your heart's going to melt.
Yeah. I do have a nice story though. My husband's family, I talked about, comes from a long line of geeks as well. His family owned a funeral home growing up, so they saw Disney as like a real escape. And my father-in-law, who actually died in 2015, was probably the biggest fan I know. And we had a couple of trips with him, but we did a big family trip before he died, staying at Old Key West with the cousins and the aunts and everybody. So I have many fond memories from that trip. But the one story that sticks out is we did an Illuminations fireworks cruise, and it was torrential raining right before the boat was supposed to take off. Really? From the dock at the yacht club. And it was just like, we didn't even think that it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Enjoying our chips and our soda, but we were wondering if it was going to go. And then eventually the skies cleared and it was still spinning, but our skipper, who was amazing, parked the boat right under the bridge by the International Gateway in France. And we have this great picture of us all in ponchos and cold and wet, but smiling and happy. So that is,
I think that tops the Tinkerbell story. No offense there, Michelle.
None at all.
No, it is those special moments. We hear this a lot with people, especially if they've gone on and I hear this all the time. Brings tears to my eyes. Yeah. It's that go do that if you can. 'Cause it's like 10 people.
Awesome. Yeah,
you had your whole crew on that boat, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. We did that for G3. We rented it. And we had the same thing. We were sitting in the yacht club and it was raining cats and dogs. And they were kept coming back to us. Is this going to go? So yeah, we think it's going to clear up. So
yeah.
Oh, those are fun.
Same skipper, because he was saying the same thing. It was just adamant that it was going to go. And we're like, are you
never
sure?
know. You never know. It's so close to call sometimes when you're trying to go to see the fireworks, but.
Mm-hmm. And that was Illuminations, and I love Illuminations. So
very good memory. That's a fantastic memory. Very good. All right, Lauren.
So I have a couple. I'm going to lead this with one of the reasons I love listening to this podcast in particular is because my dad and I are the ones who are the Disney lovers together. So we have always, when I saw the father-daughter podcast, I was like, yeah, I'm in, because my dad and I are the Walt Disney World people. So I have some memories from the mid-90s when we went with my family. So this one trip that we went on in the mid-90s, my mother and I were walking around and we were staying at French Quarter. We happened to be looking for sugar-free stuff because I was diabetic, and And she happened to bump into one of the chefs, and they were like, what can I help you with today? And they were like, she was like, I'm a pastry chef. And they're like, oh, do you have anything sugar-free options? She's like, I'll do you something better. I will make you a sugar-free cake.
Oh,
and
wow.
made a sugar-free cake for my dad. So then, like a day later, my mother got really, really sick with the flu, and she was just laid up in the room. So we took a couple of days and did just some resort time for the most part. And my dad and I went out on the paddle boats out on the Sassagoula River, and we did a whole bunch of things. And it was so nice to finally, after that, be able to give him that cake at the end, towards the end of the trip, which was really, really, it was just a really nice memory of having.
Which restaurant did that for you?
I think it was just one of the pastry chefs. It wasn't even like a restaurant. It was
at the resort?
At French Quarter.
Yeah.
So it was really, I was really, really.
Is that the place where they make a lot of the cakes, French Quarter? Because you can order cakes.
Maybe.
It might possible. Be. Yeah, that's really cool.
So, and that was just a really nice, like an extra little pixie dust moment that we got.
Again, a great example of something you weren't really expecting ended up being one of your favorite memories.
Exactly. And, it's just one of those things that, Disney does like nowhere else.
It can happen. The magic can happen.
Exactly. And then the other memory I have wasn't technically on Disney property. It was during a Disney World trip. We stayed at the old Howard Johnson's years and years ago. And I learned to swim during that trip and had to learn to swim with this young other friend of mine that I made with a pen pal that we exchanged letters for like 15 years after that.
Oh, cool. So. Very cool. Yeah, I got great memories of the kids when they were little. We were talking about Wildwood. My son Ben jumping in and out of the pool a million times. Right? That's what we always say. Like, Glynnis, when you bring the 3-year-old and it starts raining, he's playing in a puddle. Don't run him off to something else. Let him do what he's going to do. Good stuff. Well, guys, that was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was.
Thanks for coming on the show. You're now Super Geeks.
Thanks for having us.
So before we hang up, I want to get your picture. I'm going to put it out on the private Super Geek. We have a Facebook group just for people who have been on the show, and I'll introduce you to the group and get you in there too. So thanks for listening to the show. I hope you stay in touch. Have great fun on your next trips. Glynnis, we're all jealous.
I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, post all the good stuff in the Facebook group if you can, for sure.
I will.
That is awesome. And stay in touch. And thanks again for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Hey, great job from Michelle, Glynnis, and Lauren coming on the show this week. And I got to thank you, geeks. You guys are so awesome. I'm still enjoying all of those Christmas cards you guys are sending us to Mama, Lindsay, and I. And, we're forever thankful for you. Of the Geekin' family. We love you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your Christmas with us. And you guys that are Patreon supporters, patreon.com. Thank you so much, all you Patreon supporters. If you want to support the show on a weekly, monthly basis, annual basis, just go out to patreon.com and look for Geekin' on WDW. Thank you so much for your Patreon supporters. I'll be putting together some more recordings for you guys. I just finished up the last of the recordings from my October trip, and I definitely want to get together with some of you guys so I can do some more recordings before I go to that Grand Geekin' Gathering. I'll have lots of live recordings at the Grand Geekin' Gathering. That is February 3rd through the 6th. We got Thursday down in Animal Kingdom, Friday Magic Kingdom, Saturday in Epcot. That's the big day. Wear your Geekin' shirts that day, okay, geeks? Please. That's all I ask of you, that one day. Saturday is for just a Geekin' day. You can celebrate everything, all those other podcasts if you want. I don't care, but Saturday is for us. Sunday, Hollywood Studios. We're just going to have an amazing. I'm getting so excited. I see those countdowns getting in the 30 numbers. Ooh, that's so exciting. Traveling Tiaras are so excited that you supported us all throughout the year. 2022 is going to be awesome. We love and appreciate you guys so much. Have an awesome holiday season with your family. I've got almost a couple of weeks off from work. I'm looking forward to that too. And my son Harry is coming down from Boston. Benjamin and his girlfriend will be with us, and Lindsay's here, and we're going to have a great Christmas. And I hope you guys also just have a great Christmas. We're so committed to helping you enjoy your Disney World vacation. It's about family, right? The Geekin family, your own families. And if you want to reach out to me to do a trip report, book a trip, or just talk to me about Disney World, kurt.stone@geekinonww.com is the email. Just have a great Christmas, guys. Thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We really appreciate you listening and geeking with us every single day. We love you, geeks. Have a magical day. Have a magical week. Have a magical Christmas celebration. I hope all your dreams come true.